Let me go to the phones. Let me go to Tammy. Tammy's calling us from North Carolina. Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Mr. Seeley. Thank you so much. I've learned
You're
so
welcome.
much from you. You've been such a blessing to us, and I just want to thank you for everything that you've done and
Thank
helping
you.
people with their financial issues. My issue, me and my husband's issue, is that he's military, and we are wanting to buy a home, a condo rather, but we are trying to get his credit score up, and he's the only income, and basically we just want to know what he has, like 9 things on his credit history that have been negative, and we've paid off 7 of them, and one of them happens to be a student loan, and the other one is a collections account that we're not sure if we should pay, because if we just pay the actual company that we owe, it's cheaper than going through the collection agency, but we're not sure if the collection agency actually takes that, that ding off of his credit report. The other thing that's playing against his credit report is our credit cards. We have 2 that are maxed out. So this money that we've set aside to either pay off the collections account or go through the company or pay down our credit cards, we're not sure which way we should go to try to get his credit score up as fast as possible. Of course, we're going to address all the issues, but it's just we're trying to get that credit score up as quickly as possible. And I'm just wondering which one should we go through first?
Now, are the credit cards that you have, are you on time right now with paying those payments?
We are on time with paying our payments. We've never had a late payment, but
Okay.
we do have. They're pretty much they're pretty much close to being maxed out. So
Yeah.
we pay them, but then we turn around and use them. We're just really trying to save money and pay them down, but it's been very hard.
Yeah, I'm sure. Here's the thing, Tammy. I would definitely talk to the company directly. Tell them that you would like to pay this debt off. Is there any way that they would work with you in the amount of money that you owe now, and that can you just pay them direct? I would go to that company and ask him to do that. Now, the interest rate on the credit cards is probably higher, but because this is at a collections agency, this is not a good thing on your credit. So I would probably, looking at purely from a credit standpoint, to try to talk with them. I wouldn't just pay them. I would talk to them and see what they're willing to, if they're willing to negotiate at all. You ought to do that, but I would do that first. Here's the thing about the credit cards. Believe it or not, as long as you are paying those consistently on time without any late notices, that is actually a good thing for your credit. It is that is what they want to see most. That improves your credit score. So I would try to pay as much as you possibly can towards principal on those credit cards, along with the payment on time. That will help your credit score. I would also say this to you, Tammy. Those companies that are listed on your credit report, your husband's credit report, that still have, bad things on there. Let's just say that you have a credit card that you've paid off, or some credit, as you've said, that you've paid off, and it's still listed as a very negative thing on your credit report. You need to write them a letter and ask them to remove that those are paid off, and ask them to remove it. Now, they have 30 days, I believe it's 30 days, to respond to you as to why they're not going to remove that. If they don't respond to you, you can write to the credit bureaus and request that be removed from your credit report. And when you write them, show them a certified mail that you sent them this letter on such and such a date, and you've received no response from them on that. And I would start doing that with some of those other bad, anything that's bad on your credit report that has been cleared up, so that you can try to get those removed. I think doing those 2 things will be the best thing that you can do. And maybe if you can get rid of this larger piece, this collection this thing that's under collections, that might free some things up for you to start putting towards your credit card, principal. And I assume that if you're looking to purchase a condo, that you're looking at VA, going through the VA. Is that right, Tammy?
Yes, we are looking at going through using his VA loan. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably your best course of action. I hope that helps you a little bit, but I think that's your best course of action to do those things. So call that company today if they'll talk to you. Sometimes I only talk to your husband, but if they'll talk to you, just say that, you're working towards saving, you have some money saved. Is there any way we can satisfy this debt directly through them, and see what they come back to you with?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, Tammy. Thank you. And thank you for serving the way you are alongside your husband. And please tell your husband we appreciate what he's doing for us. We're so grateful. Thank you. God bless you, Tammy.